The following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers. This is the TFfangeek coming to you with what will hopefully be a quick and successful collection update video. And today I have added to my, well, not today, but recently I've added 4 new Transformers action figures to my collection. So first up we have the 2 latest Transformers Hot Wheels collaborative figures of GT Scorcher and El Segundo Coupe. They were recently released on Amazon, and they are 2 out of 3 new Hot Wheels collaborative Transformers action figures that are being released during the month of July of 2026 when this video is being recorded. The third one is a red version of Twin Mill 2. A blue version was released last year in 2025. I have the red version of Twin Mill 2's exclusively being released at Target stores. It isn't quite out yet. It's street dated, I believe, sometime either this weekend or next weekend at Target stores. It has been popping up on some Target stores across the country, and but it's not quite available yet on Target's website. So it's a luck of the draw right now if your Target store happens to have that one in hand or not. But yeah, the 2 new ones that aren't repaints of one of the Hot Wheels collaborative figures we got the first time around are these 2 figures. These are brand new molds. And I love how Hasbro and Mattel agreed on releasing them in similar style boxes to what actual Hot Wheels cars come in. Next up we have another action figure that is a Target exclusive. These 2 new Hot Wheels collaborative figures are mass retail releases, but this is a Target exclusive, the next figure, and it is the Stranger Things Wisqua Equa. It's a Transformers collaborative figure of Frequency and 8 tracks. It's based off of the 94.5 FM radio station van from the Stranger Things television show, which has been airing on Netflix. Now, I said this in the first Stranger Things collaborative figure that was released back in, I believe it was either 2023 or 2024, when the previous Stranger Things collaborative Transformers figure was released, which was Code Red, who was based off of the pizza delivery truck from the Stranger Things TV show. So we first got a pizza delivery truck, and now we've got a radio station van. And I love how they spelled Frequency's name where it's not the word frequency. So if anyone tries to has a copyright on the word frequency, Hasbro managed to avoid it. And of course you've got 8 tracks, which is his smaller partner robot who transforms into a this is 8 tracks. Right up in there, he transforms into a 8-track tape. 8-track tapes were the things that came out back in the late 60s / early 70s and replaced vinyl records for a short while until the 1980s, when 8-track tapes were replaced with cassette tapes, and then by the 1990s cassette tapes have been replaced with CDs, and it wasn't until the late 2000s people started to download music off the internet instead of having to go out and buy a device to play the songs. So, brief history of musical technology right there. But yeah, Frequency is a pretty impressive looking van. Robot mode is pretty nice looking, and the box itself is designed to look like the brick building that the radio station on the television show is supposed to be inside. You can see on this side of the box art shows Frequency breaking out of the brick wall. Now, my copy, which I got from Amazon, unfortunately it came damaged. The box is not supposed to be bent out of shape like this. That was Amazon's doing. So, a little unfortunate that the box came like something compressed into it. That's why it's shaped the way it is. If I find another copy in a box that's undamaged, I may do so just to have one that's in a box that's not so beat up. But yeah, the figure itself, as far as I can tell inside the box is not damaged at all. Also, I'm really thrilled that the figure itself at least didn't get any damage from where it was shipped out from. And then the fourth and final Transformers figure is one that I was especially excited to get. And it is this one. It is the Transformers Earthspark version of Elita 1, and as you can tell by the Japanese writing on the box, this is the Japanese exclusive Takara Tomy version of Elita 1 from Earthspark. She's a retool of the Hasbro released Transformers Earthspark Elita 1 action figure, and I've already seen video reviews on both the Hasbro and Takara Tomy versions of Earthspark Elita 1. On the Hasbro version, she has a flip-out weapons gimmick on her right side arm where her hand rotates 180 degrees and gets replaced with a blaster weapon. Takara Tomy decided to remove that gimmick and give her a dedicated arm in robot mode, and then a pair of twin laser rifles, which I believe were previously sold with another Earthspark figure, or they could be an original mold. I honestly don't know. I'd have to look it up on the Transformers Wikipedia, but yeah, this figure is one that came out several years ago when Earthspark was airing on television, and the main reason I decided to go for this figure of RC is because I recently looked around at my Transformers collection and noticed that none of the Elita 1 action figures, I apologize if I called her RC a moment ago, none of the figures I had in my Transformers collection of Elita 1 really had an Earth mode. Part of the reason for that is because in the one episode of Transformers Generation 1 that she appeared in, Elita 1 appeared living on planet Cybertron. She never went to Earth and never developed an Earth-based alt mode, and to my knowledge, even though there have been a handful of versions of Elita 1 that have had Earth-based alt modes, most of the time the action figures of Elita 1 that are out there that have Earth-based alt modes, Elita 1 transforms into a motorcycle, primarily due to her appearance in the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen movie in 2009. And so to have a deluxe class-sized action figure of Elita 1 that has an Earth-based vehicle mode, that was something I didn't have in my Transformers collection, and so when the time came to choose between the Hasbro and Takara Tomy version, I went with the Takara Tomy version because I've I saw a couple of videos, and most collectors, they enjoy the Takara Tomy version of Earthspark Elita 1 slightly more than the Hasbro version because she lacks the flip-out hand to laser gun gimmick on the right side arm, and her paint job is slightly better. There is a different shade of pink plastic used on the Takara Tomy version of Earthspark Elita 1 than the Hasbro version. I may change my mind and get the Hasbro version also, just to have yet another Elita 1 figure in my Transformers collection, but yeah, for now, here is the Takara Tomy release of Elita 1 from Transformers Earthspark, and I'm really thrilled to have her in my collection as well. So this has been the TFfangeek. This has been my brief collection haul update video with my latest haul of Transformers action figures, all courtesy of Amazon.com. We got the two latest Hot Wheels crossover figures, GT Scorcher and El Segundo Coupe. Really glad to have these in my Transformers collection. And then we got the this is a Target store exclusive Transformers figure here in the US. The Transformers Stranger Things collaborative We Squeak radio station van, and has become the brand new Autobot character Frequency with his partner 8-Tracks, who transforms into an 8-track tape. Really thrilled to have this collaborative figure in my Transformers collection. And we also got the Takara Tomy release of Earthspark Elita 1, on which I'm really thrilled to finally have a deluxe class Earth mode Elita 1 figure in my Transformers collection. So thank you to all my friends and subscribers for your continued support, and until next time, you guys, this has been the TFfangeek, and until next time, please remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, collecting is a lifelong hobby. As long as you enjoy it for the rest of your life. And until next time, you guys, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.